Hi everyone, I'm your best friend back in town again to get you on your dancing feet. Everybody come on. Here's a shout out to the ones who deny me, trying to get up in the face and define me. Here's a shout out to the ones who defy me, trying to get up in the face and define me. Here's a shout out to the ones who deny me, trying to get up in the face and define me. Here's a shout out to the ones who deny me, trying to get up in the face and define me. Here's a shout out to the ones who defy me. Everybody come on. Get up in the face, get up in the face, get up in the face, get up in the defy me. Get up in the face, get up in the face, get up in the face, the ones who defy me. Get up in the face, get up in the face, get up in the face, get up in the defy me. Get up in the face, get up in the face, get up in the face, the ones who defy me. Yeah, bitch, I wish you would. Here's a shout out to the ones who deny me, trying to get up in the face and defy me. Here's a shout out to the ones who defy me, trying to get up in the face and defy me. Oh boy, what I
Hey gamers. How's it going? Well, I'm after Gregor, I only make good decisions. Only good decisions will happen this stream. Speaking of, I finished processing all the ores off stream. We've got a little bit of bronze now. I processed the copper. We've got a little bit of bronze. You know, we got just a little bit of bronze in stream. Also 200 plates. So yeah, we do have a little bit of bronze, I guess. Trying to do more wrought iron production. I hate wrought iron with a passion. But it's okay, because we're getting the steam oven soon, because we all got a stack of steel. So, we should be able to make the steam oven and just mass-produce wrought iron very quickly. Do you want to do that first? Let's do that first, actually. Let me make the steam oven before we go into our actual quest for today. I need some of these, so I need a bunch of steel frame boxes. Sure, let me just make, like, I don't know, hecking 32 steel rods? That sounds about right. I need 8 of those, so I'll need 2 of these. No, that's not how math works. I need 4 of these. Wrench. And then I need more rods. Let's get just like 16 more rods. I meant 8 more rods. No, we'll need 4, 8, 12. We will need 16. Do 8. Yeah, inventory is a mess right now. Don't worry about it. It does that. Let me go put these steel nuggets away. Not steel nuggets, wrought iron nuggets. Also, I'm still trying to eat new food sources. I got strawberries off stream. Compress. This will get shoved in the hacking this chest. And the rest of the steel needs to be plated. I'll need 16 plates. I don't think we're getting 16 plates out of this. I think we'll be just shy. But yeah, we're going back to the Nether, and Last time I was a hecking baby coward. This time I'm gonna be a real gamer, and just that's our new plan for the Nether. Instead of being scared of everything, we'll just be a gamer and not die. I need steel. Please, I want a steam oven. Please. Also, we need to upscale our steam production. We'll need to, like, always do that. Press the steel. Rip my stack of steel. The bridge looks a little better now. We've done a little bit more groundwork on the bridge. That'll just be an ongoing thing in the background. Never mind, we have enough plates. Never mind. I can't count. These players suck. Go away, please. This fridge is full. Clams, oven. There we go. Society, if you cook ores in the cooking for blockheads oven. So it's like 8, and then it is this. Boom. Why did it only make 4 of them? What did I miscount? Everything? Everything. Yeah, I still can't count. Turns out we don't have enough steel yet. Oops. I guess that'll just have to get put away for now, because I still can't count. It's fine, we're getting close. That's fine. I need to make more BBFs. We really do. I've just been lazy, but like being lazy is actively to my detriment when we only have 2 BBFs. Very medley. There. So I guess we just game now. Like, I guess we could cycle in more iron nuggets. I hate wrought iron production. I hate wrought iron production. This sucks. Check out more creosote. Find another stack of wood for charcoal. I need to get more coal too, because we're out of coal. So we're down to just using the coal we have for now. Needs to be emptied, but I'm lazy right now. Wait, no, stay in there. That needs iron nuggets. Dang, I was hoping a stack of steel would be enough, but apparently it wasn't enough. Well, these get compressed. Okay, do we want to just send it to Nether? Not yet. I guess preparations. Preparations need to happen. We should prepare things. Let me do the hecking quest in Steam for a wooden crossbow, I guess? Or, like, we could just do, like, the hecking Stone Age quest to make a better sword. How about that? Let me make a bronze sword blade for the quest. Where's my bronze sword cast? I don't plan to fight much in the Nether. I'm gonna be real. So. Quest complete. Yippee, we're not making a bronze sword. Gambling, nothing. Okay. We got a bow. That's gonna count for something, right? Is it even worth making the wood crossbow, or should we just, like, immediately upgrade to better crossbow? Do we have to make the wood crossbow once? We have to make the wood crossbow once. We could make the crossbow. Honestly, it doesn't hurt to be too prepared. Where did my paper go? Could never be underprepared. Hey, Larvae, I swear I have paper. There it is. BBF, congrats. Happy for you. Where did those go? There they are. We need a bowstring. We need... What is that? Not wide guard. I mean, I'll need fletching pattern later. Waiting for your mic up. Gotcha. What do I need? Crossbow limb. Crossbow body. The quest wants me to make it out of wood, which is cringe, but I'll do the quest. Wood is cringe. Why does the quest book say make it out of wood? Why are you not making it out of wood? There we go. What's it need? Material 5. There. No, I remember your crossbow. I'm just doing the quest book one to get the quest done, so it could feel accomplished. And then we can just upgrade the parts. It wants a bowstring. Yeah, but quest, so, you know. Where's my string at? I need to go get more cotton. I think I'm out of string. Because we can swap parts on these, right? Like, I don't have to just make a second one. Like, parts are modular, I hope. Not just tool heads? Or is it just tool heads? If so, I guess we can always just craft a second one. Would you agree? But yeah. No, because I've got a plan for the Nether, but I'd also like to upgrade off the vanilla bow. I don't have the fire string yet, but we can definitely upgrade the bolts and similar. That string. I used to have a drawer for cotton. Boop, boop, that's the tool station, that's wrong. Bowstring. And then we need a tough binding. It wants it out of obsidian. That's actually, I think, that's the one part I think they got right, is they're making the binding out of obsidian for the reinforced 3. There. Oh, I actually have to craft the hacking thing. I can't just make the parts for it. Fine. Crossbow. Yippee. The wooden crossbow. Okay, let's make better parts. And first, loot bag. Impskin 2.0. Dang, it's already the Impskin I have. Worthless. Oh, it wants me to make really bad bolts, doesn't it? Yeah, sure. Oh, I need more Lumite, actually. If I want to tip the bolts in it. I can just melt down a couple ingots, I guess, and tip the bolts in that. So, feather fletchling. Where is it? Fletchling, and then it's a tool rod? Does the tool rod actually matter for the bolts? Or could that be made of anything? That's the one thing I can't remember. I mean, we're making out of wood now because the quest says so, but... It actually wants me to coat them in iron. Gross. actually have to make iron bolts. Well, we can make iron bolts. Let me grab some iron. I want to make alumite bolts, but alas, I'm a sucker for finishing all the quests to my own detriment. But we've got a special surprise for the Nether that it's my game plan, because I don't want to sit in that little hole any longer. I hate my little hole in the Nether. It sucks. I hate it there. I guess we're making the crossbow. I can go ahead and toss out the bow and stuff. Take the feathers. Is a stick? No, I need my pickaxe, because we need to get lead. Iron. Tip. Pick 2, yeah. We're also bringing the hang glider. We're bringing the hang glider because I've decided it's probably worth. In fact, we're bringing everything. I will simply just not die. I've decided death is cringe, therefore we won't be doing it in the Nether. We'll simply game hard enough. Where's bolts? Bolts. Okay, Greg, I've made your really awful bolts. Can I anyways, time to throw these bolts out and make better ones, because I'm not using those bolts. Tool rod. We're gonna make a lumite tip bolts. I don't think we have a better feather for them, but that's fine. Slime feather? I do have slime. Slimy brew rod? I don't have slimy blue. I've just got this slime. Trace can drop it. I mean, we'll see. Oh, hey, look at that, blue. Is that what we needed? An island required me going on a separate expedition, which I'm not doing right now. Where did the blue go? The rod is 1 crystal? I don't have a crystallizer. What does it count as? It's hunters. Do you need a crystallizer? Cool. Sorry, this is unknown territory for me. Oh, I can literally just make it out of blue slime. Oh, this isn't blue slime. Blue slime. Oh, I need 4 to compress. I see. Oh, slime crystal? It's not the congealed blue slime? If I look up slime crystal, it just brings up this. Which doesn't seem right. Oh, slime crystal. Compressed slimy mud? So I need regular slime balls? Or I guess I can make the pecking other slime crystals. So I need 6 of them. Can I just make slime balls? If I have an extractor, which I don't have, because I've been lazy. I have average. We'll worry about making the good bolts then later. For now, we'll just we'll just use the awful bolts. We won't need that many. It's not like we're, like, going into the middle of combat consistently. We're just doing a quick trip in and out. I just need 2 lead. Anyways, let's go game. We're gonna game so hard. Okay, it's time for my special surprise tool. Don't die in the wall, please. Stop dying in the wall. Go. Go, my son. Kill. Go kill my son. He doesn't seem to be that interested. Technically passive? Okay. Ah! He just does not care. Sir, there's a giant spider right there. Jeez, the hitbox of that thing's borked. What? What do you want from me? It's fine, we'll just go game somewhere else. This seems like a good enough spot. Boop, 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 boop. Protect me, my son. Silver? No, because all we need is just, like, a little bit of lead. That's all we need. Pyrite. So as soon as we can find just, like, a tiny bit of lead we can dip. I did bring the steel with me. A waypoint beam? We can do that. We can do that. It's, like, over here. There. Right. I think that's an important door for something. I should also get blocks to hand. In case of unexpected lava. There. Small silver. Key watch. But yeah, we really just need like 2 lead, then we can leave. Cause we just want to make the funny steam machines. What's our Y? We're at 45. That's good enough. I love mining the Nether. I love how this terrain is so conducive to mining ores. Nether quartz. There's also the lava's full of evil things. Do I care about Electroline? Maybe. The pigments will hate me now. I heard that. Anyways. Hey, friendo. Please, just need one small lead. Yeah, stay mad. Do iron golems, like, kill aggroed pigmen, or will they just not care? I don't know iron golem mechanics that well. Pyrite. Sphalerite. We found cobalt again. I don't think we care. Alright. Please. I just need a little bit of lead. I can't wait for the 2.8 to drop so I can actually, you know, see the ores better in the Nether. Because isn't that a new thing they're adding, is like cool ore generation? We could just be insane. You know? Like... just go mining hammer it. Certus quartz. No. We have a few illumites, so it's fine. Ow! Rude. 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 What even hit me? Yeah, I don't like whatever you are. You can stay over there. Whatever that is could stay over there. Blue silver. I didn't, like, randomly pick up lead accidentally, right? I don't think so. Nope. Pyrite. This is hecking miserable. Pyrite. Pyrite. Silver I will take. Silver's always a good ore. Technically like that. I love intended game mechanics. I love that you have to hecking go insane to find lead. No. Ah! Rude. I'm in Steam. What do you mean go Twilight? We can't really get to the Twilight mid-Steam. Because my son did not live to protect me. Good or bad news? You need lead for this early? Nothing useful. I want a hecking ore washer. Where do I find lead? I know where you find lead. It's right here. It's been here the whole time. Well, we just need one more. We've got one, and I have two at base. We only need to find one more lead. Yeah, we're small lead hunting, baby. I just need to get 2 lead wires. Wait, they're made out of plates, right? And I can make plates a 3-to ratio. We win, we can leave. We've done it. We can leave. Yippee. Cool. Why am I just on fire? Why do I just set on fire here? I love the Nether. Get me out of here. We have enough lead. We can make the stupid Steve multi-block. It's the middle of the night here. Eeping time, go deep. That is very much not worth it right now. Okay, we've done it. Inventory's a complete mess. But look at that. Wasn't that so much faster than me having digging in the hole for 3 more hours? Okay, so this gets hammered down. These can smelt directly into it, probably. I hope. That did not take nearly as long as I thought it would. All these random junk ores get from the chest to be sorted later. I believe I have enough silver now, too, to make something. I can make another, like, advanced solar boiler. If I remember where I put my silver ores. There. Yeah, I have enough to make another advanced solar boiler. So that's neat. I'll probably make a couple of them. Jeez, look at all that silver. Dang, anyways, that was the Nether quest. Let's go make some lead wires. Jeez, that takes forever. Yeah, I'm gonna want more advanced alloy smelters, which means I'm gonna need more of the funny layered ones. So that's like iron, tin, bronze. No, advanced alloy smelters, advanced solar boilers. I can't words. So let's go iron, bronze, tin? Yeah, mixed metal ingots. Those will get compressed. Because I'm nothing if not lazy, and solar power seems perfectly good to me. Okay, now we just need to get our wire cutters, wherever I put those. There they are. Because, in order to make... Where is it? What's about goals? Not much about goals. Mass processing. Pressure washer. The UVL input hatch. We need the UVL machine, which needs 2 lead cables to make 2 lead wires. Okay, wires again. So now we cable them. So in order to cable them, we need rubber sheets, which we get by alloy smelting. The sheets with a steel mold. And to get the mold, I think I already got the mold, right? Let me see if I already got the mold. Maybe I didn't. No, maybe I didn't, actually. I could have sworn I did. I think I was going to, but then saw I need lead. That's fine, it's pretty easy to get. We just pour steel over our casting form, which is a blank cast. That's not that bad. Ooh, tree's done. Steel. Yeah, we'll need more BBFs. But every time I say we'll need more BBFs, I never actually build them, you know? Because why would I ever do that? To get that, it's hammer and file. My inventory needs to be sorted out immediately because it's still a complete nightmare mess. And it will never improve, I'm sorry to say. Okay, do that, and then it's in that position for the casting mold, and then we go cast steel over it. Which I'll have to go put in the smeltery. It's like, I think 5 I need. We'll put a few more in. The rest of these can get turned to plates. That's not true. We'll need 1 repair pick. Dang, the hecking old Overmind did not do anything for the XP on our gosh darn hammer. It's so slow to level. Those get plated. I need more glass. If I'm making more advanced solar boilers. I also need more wrought iron plates. We can go play those wrought iron. But anyways, what were we doing? Something, okay, rubber mold. Sorry, I get distracted quite easily with what we're supposed to be doing. Steel, pour for you. It's such a shame that we have to reset our Nether in the update. Oh no. Anyways, plate. How do we get the rubber part of the rubber plate? Wait, how do you do that? I need rubber bars. I need to get rubber bars. How do you get rubber bars? What can I alloy smelt? Anything good to get rubber bars? That's recycling. It's gonna be anything already made of rubber. Rubber dust and sulfur dust. Oh, I don't want to go back to the Nether. No! I'm making an extractor. Sigh. Centrifuge purple slime. We don't have a centrifuge. I need to make an extractor anyways. I think I need new pistons. I am so lazy. You want to see how lazy I am? There. Nah. let me get the extractor at least first. Okay, bronze hull is probably super cheap, yeah. The good news is anything that's bronze is now free. Just need small fluid pipes. So it's hull, piston, pipes, and glass. There we did the extractor. Dang, fireworks. I don't feel that accomplished. They can just sit here. Rotate the output to this side, please. Hello? Okay, so output that side. Why don't you output this side? Output this side, please. Why? Fine, I'll place you this way. Does that make you happy? Yes? Okay. Gambling. Rainbow Curry. Dang. Anyways. Go mine a sulfur vein. No. No. Please. I don't want to go back there. I just want my funny machines. It's fine. We'll just microcraft. I'm sure I've got a few small sulfur piles. We will just literally microcraft it. The like few rubber we need. It's an hour later. Yeah, but I really want to make the Steam multi-block. I'm gonna be real. Because that was the original goal of this whole expedition, was to just get the lead so we could make the funny multi-block. And then later we'll go mine it. But I'm sitting on like a truckload of bronze. It feels like a waste not to use it all. Also need all my glass, where that got to. Let's make more reinforced glass. Because we're going to need a lot more Steam production, and then we're going to run into Steam throughput issues, but don't worry about that. I genuinely believe we'll eventually start running into throughput issues. But the throughput issues aren't important right now. No, they're enough. We literally only need like 3 rubber for what we're doing. Or like 2 rubber. We literally need 2 rubber. How do I make rubber dust again? Extract... The hecking slime leaves turn into it? Wait, that's crazy. I don't have shears. I do have shears. Where are my shears? Wait, what am I doing? I've congealed slime. This turns into rubber dust, right? There we go. Reinforced glass. Let me go ahead and make another wrought iron hull or several. So we need to upgrade our steam. I actually need a lot more bronze pipes, I think. So please hold. Let me get some more bronze pipes. Please hold. There we go. That should be enough for now. And then the hacking... So I'm going to do 2 things at once right now. Solar boiler needs bricked, which is... Boop. I also need more small steel fluid pipes. We craft a few more of those. I need a new wrench. We'll just go make a wrought iron wrench. Yeah, I'm making a really pointless upgrades to the infrastructure that will not matter, as per usual. Oop. Because we don't even have a centrifuge, so it's not like purifying the ores really does much, but you know, it's a sunk cost, baby. I love sunk costs. Don't you love sunk costs? I think I have more glass somewhere. Okay, well, that's true. I'm also feeling lazy and might just buy glass dust, because hacking alloying is slow and annoying. And I've got the coins to spend. Explorer coins. Yeah, I'm lazy. We'll have better ways of making glass in the future. But for now, Tinkerer's Smeltery, I choose you. Like, it's not good infrastructure we're setting up, but it is infrastructure. There's an Ender Creeper around. Or an Enderman. Me want to get a full LV ore mining, like, ore processing setup in Steam by making all the multi-blocks. You do have that? Yeah. Tells you that's right on time. The grinder I know is massive, but like I've only ever usually make the grinder, but this time like screw it, make them all. Oh, I need to get my silver. I forgot. We need silver for this. Quicken. I don't know if silver makes nuggets or not, or if I can smelt these directly, so just to be on the safe side. Going to EBF, make hundreds. The EBF is actually like massive, especially for steel production, because you're not running off BPFs, you can just, you know, have something that isn't cringe. Okay, this is slime, actually, and I think slime extracts into rubber. Can you not be in my house right now? I'm not gonna mess with that guy. He scares me. He could just live his best life, I guess. Who am I to stop him? This barrel needs to be moved. There we go, Venture. Cat moment. I don't tell you. Yeah, we're just gonna, like, do very normal pipes. I need to redo how this water pipe works. At some point as well. So it feeds right into the steam boilers. Super normal pipes? I'm not that good at this mod pack to be able to make super normal pipes. You think we have that kind of technology? No. Oh, we ran out of fuel. Creosote oil, I choose you. Never star. No, I am not doing that. You, Larvae, I know you're cracked out of your mind, but I'm not doing that. I am not good enough at this game to do that. If anything, I'll hecking make wrought iron pipes. Cause wrought iron is free, it just takes forever to process. Could you get out of my house? That's my chest. I'm not gonna fight him because I don't know what effects he has, and he might just blow up my machine. So we're just not gonna deal with that. He could just be a friend, I guess. I do not wish to fight an infernal mob next to my expensive machinery. That sounds like a great way to lose valuable infrastructure. I think our actual limit on how many slow rolls we make is steel, which is, you know, the limit on a lot of things, really. We only have 2 BBFs, because I need to make more. But don't worry about that. Because, yeah, we only make 3 of each. It might be silver, though. We'll see how many plates we get out of this. Yeah, the Roadcraft boiler is cool and all, but... I'll take that back. But it requires fueling, and that says manual labor. Gross. Leave. Stop placing dirt in my house. No respect. Is there one thing? Sure. Never start fluid pipes. I'm not making never start fluid pipes. I'm sorry. It is not happening. I'm gonna eat this rainbow curry, though. He's putting grass in the middle of everywhere. Never start fluid pipes are not happening. Okay, let me do this. Oh, it's a 2-to-1 ratio, right? Because I have to make them the expensive way. What did you just posting? Hecking. Oh, the bot killed you. What? The bot. Dang, you got auto-modded. This is so sad. Why is there a bat here? Sending a link? Yeah, I genuinely don't know why the bot auto-modded you. Because, yeah, I saw what you said. It wasn't a link. But, I don't know. Okay. 1 lead cable. I love hacking. Are lead's like awful as wires, right? Like, it's terrible. It's got like a 2 EU loss. There. We've microcrafted our lead. Thank you for the follow. Thanks so much. Alright, silver. I think we'll get 2 advanced solar boys out of this, which is okay. Never mind, I think we're only getting 1, because it's like 9 silver per. So yes, 1, 2, 3. Other way around. This. Hello, triple silver plates. There we go. Dang. You know, we still have enough silver to make a second one. Oh well. Wrong plates. Boop. It's fine. We will just do it later. It's still 1 more machine for passive steam power. Still good enough. He's just gonna live in here now, isn't he? So we can go here. Connect the pipes. And then glass. Yeah, advanced solar. This is how I always do my stuff, just advanced solar. This is here in case we need to, like, kick the system to overdrive, I guess. We can run it off of the big pressure tank. Dang, my backpack's now full. We're gonna get rid of in the backpack. Literally nothing. Okay, cool. The curse of this hacking mod pack. Full inventory. Let me get my loot bag. Dang, no way. Look at that. Worth. Okay. But for reals, we got the hacking wires we need to make the UVL machine hull. My guard did the runs forever. We'll eventually get to AE2 within the next, like, 6 years. We'll get to AE2, and then we can fix it. Yeah, you have a machine hull, you have a machine casing, which is a lot of wrought iron plates. Didn't I just make a bunch of those? What happened to them? I thought I made a bunch of those, but I don't know where they went. Oh, right, I made them to making hulls. Sorry, I've got the short-term memory of a goldfish. Specifically, the goldfish crackers, not like an actual fish. I have crackers, by the way. They are goldfish crackers. Oh, I just realized technically all my redeems are still off. Wait, I have to fix that. Let me turn my redeems, so my redeems back on. Oops. I had them off for collab. Where are they? Alright, I'm gonna turn these back on. I turn those back on. Better. Anyways. Wrought iron. I have to remove distillery. Unfortunate. Amazing creosote. Gotcha. Creosote's free. I mean, everything in this mod pack's technically free if you just spend long enough. So, it is like this. I need 2 wood panels. Or is it... What is it called? Wood plank? Which is wood pulp. We can do that. That's like the easiest thing to do in the world. I already have, so never mind. We are not making microcraft this thing, because we are not making this in bulk. Because I only have 2 lead cables. Boom. And now we just need to, Oh, that's a lot of rubber. Oh. Oh, we're going back to the Nether, aren't we? Chat, I think we have to go back to the Nether. No. That's so much rubber. Fun. Yippee. Fun. It's fine. Let me grab my friend in a box. I don't really like I put the friend in a box. Alternate, hey, you guys want to do a bunch of Steam Age bee breeding instead of going to the Nether? Do you want to watch me bee breeze for 700 hours straight in Steam Age? Yes? Okay, let's do that then. Let's do bee breeding. Cool. So bee breeding in front I know requires an apiary. Uh, so, you know. I had 2 apiaries, actually. Wait, where'd they go? You better not have taken them, sir. Or it was not an apiary, maybe it's an aviary? I had some kind of bee block. I absolutely had some sort of bee-flavored block. Because we got 2 of them from the loot game dungeon. There he goes. Are like, these things. I don't know how bees work. What does this paragraph mean? What does this mean? 2.8 times b to the power of 0.52 times, in brackets, p plus 1, in brackets, to the power of 0.2 times s to the power of 0.37. Give you an apiary? Yeah, Oh, I don't think we can hecking breed bees then, because I don't have an apiary. Oh, do we need the bee house to be? Let's make some frames. Yeah, let's make some frames. Catsman, welcome to avoiding my problems, also known as the Nether. Just the Nether in general is my problems. We'll get to it later, but... But, like, that can be, like, in, like, 20 minutes. What if we want to just do bees instead? Because from what I know, bees can do literally everything as long as you wait several years. As long as you give them several years, bees can do anything. Right? I think that's how bees work. Let me get a specific bee chest for the bee-related items that we're going to accumulate on this journey. The bee chest can just go, like, over here. This can be the bee chest. Uh, definitely option 2, Katsumi. Let me put these, like, in here. I got more combs. I don't know what combs are for. Okay, bee house needs a wood casing, which needs a wood frame. We can do that. That's so easy. So it's like that, and then we need a bunch more slabs. Where did I put them? I had slabs. They're in here. Okay, so it's that. That turns into a scaffolding. Wild. And that. I need iron screws, which I still have lying around, I hope? No, I have iron bolts, though, so we can just file those. So it's that. And if it's not obvious, by the way, I have genuinely no clue how bees work. And I don't think you can get very far with them in Steam Age. Like, I'm pretty sure that you, like, can't do anything with them. But, we will try. Right, the hacking frames within the bee chest. I need a couple coves. Why is the Nether be so evil? Crossbreed them? It's present codes wars get struck on? Gotcha. Hey, you guys want to do forestry tree breeding for several hours instead of going to the Nether? Yes, let's go. You see, I don't want to do that for several hours yet. I mean, the other thing is, like, I need to make a grafter and stuff. Wait a sec. Hacking. Where's my? Does the ore finder wand work in the Nether? Yes, cool. Sulfur actually won't be that hard to find then. If I can discover where I put my ore finder wand. Is it even called ore finder wand? What's it called? Okay, it is. Because we could just put a piece of sulfur in it, and that should help me locate sulfur. If I could tell where the heck it is. Update. Where is my ore finder wand? Hello? Bruh, why is he, like, so sparkly and electric? He's mighty. Okay, Greg Tech, where's my ore finder wand? I have one. What did you do to my ore finder wand, Greg? Where'd it go? You ate it? No. The game isn't supposed to just eat items. Because I know I have an ore finder wand. I probably, like, put it in my hecking fridge. I'm pressing T. It's not doing anything. Is my keybind maybe not the right keybind? NEI. It's not called hecking NEI. Hacking. Where is T-search? Inventory sorting R. In a backpack or not nearby chest? I know I have an ore finder wand. It's in my... Wait, it was there for a second. It's in my hecking kitchen cabinet. We found it. How did you get in there? Well, mystery solved. Take that off of copper. Crushed sulfur. I wonder if it can function off crushed. Probably not. Let's quickly make it just a regular sulfur. There. Okay. Where are my pumpkins? It's fine, we don't need the pumpkins. We don't need the iron golems, surely. He's... brothers! Why are they both in here? You're not invited. They're not gonna go until we can despawn them by going far enough away so they unrender. That's fun. Let me dump a bunch of stuff we don't need before we go on this quest. Cool, let's go find the sulfur vein. And nothing bad will happen to our body in the Nether. Surely. Oh, Finder 1, do your thing. Find the ores. Why are there so many evil beings here? Bees. Ah! So sulfur ore is located low. Great. I think I can ping it off the dust, right? Like, I don't need to have actual sulfur ore to find sulfur ore. I hope not. Hi, Cobalt. Or that's good. I also hate it in this Nether. I don't like it here. It wasn't obvious. I do not like the Nether. Alright. So spooky. Protect me, my child. Cobalt. It feels like Cobalt's not, like, in veins, just around. Alright. Let me get some blocks. My pickaxe is just gonna hecking break if I just dig through Netherrack, though. I prefer it doesn't fully break. I got a bit of steel on me to fix it a bit, but yeah. What's our Y38? That's low enough where we should trigger it. Oh, sure, everyone just the steel. Maybe eventually at video redeems. The problem is I don't know how to set that up good to make it work good. Silver. Okay, I can make one more iron golem to protect me.
I got a random ass call from someone in China.
And then we are on our own. I mean, technically, I guess we just get enough small ores, we also get enough sulfur. We just have to eat a ridiculous number of them. Nether quartz, beryllium. But yeah, hacking Greg-Tech ore veins are not working to my advantage in the Nether. At least we found lead again. Like, do we have an alternate way of getting rubber? I don't think so, right? Like, is there, like, any sulfur alternative?
You said it was fine.
There must be, but...
I wanted to fuck around. Yeah, you said fucking sure, so I did it. Weren't that admin on it? Now I'm getting calls from like China.
Oh, I just so many things ended in sulfur. Oh, thermal centrifuge and stuff. I could XP bucket it. If I want to set up a mob farm. Extract slime. That gives me rubber dust. Rubber dust is not the issue. The issue is sulfur. Or sulfur clouds? Yeah. Because we can't chem that stuff. The Eye of Harmony. Yeah, sure. Let me just quickly make an Eye of Harmony real quick. Byproducts of macerating. Sulfur combs. But that requires bees, which we can't get to. Ore washing, pyrite can produce sulfur, but but the problem with that is you know, we need the sulfur to make the ore washer. Yeah, so it's hacking XP buckets or the ores or sulfur clouds. Yippee. I love the Nether. XP time? Unironically, you might not be wrong. An XP farm actually isn't the worst idea in the world. It actually gets us access to a lot of useful things.
He put the foot at the end. You might as well.
But we're gonna mine for a bit. XP ore berries. Fair. The other thing we could do is be really funny and try to get like an early crucible and make a thaumic slime farm for XP. It's tedious? Yeah. Because we get like an early wand off of a villager. Liquid. Slimonite. Just to make a hecking crucible, which we can then overfill with aspects to get thaumic slime spawns. If we set it up right. If we set it up wrong, though, we do turn our house into a tainted biome. That is the risk. So, you know, trade-offs. Yeah, I'm down to go XP bucket my way out of my problems. That sounds a little bit more enjoyable than hacking prospecting for ores by hand. Surely it will not take that long. What's the way back? Hacking over there. Lunchbox. Like, yeah, it's tedious, but welcome to Greg Tech. Or just thinking, yeah. It's like, because to find sulfur, we just have to get lucky and luck across it, or we do like the weird jank alt stuff of hacking XP bucket crafting. Because we don't need... The thing is, we just need enough rubber to get to the ore washer. Ooh, glow flowers. Yeah, I'll take a glow flower. That's actually really nice. My son, protect me. Why are there fish here? Yes, go my child. Kill the infernal mob. Let's go the infernal drops because it wasn't killed by me. How do I get back? Hmm. Flesh is fine to stand on. It's just flesh. It's like this way. I don't think I care about soul sand. What is with those like crosses? I'll just pillar up a bit. Okay, so the way back's this way. Yeah, this place now officially sucks. Go, my son. Save me from this gas. Go kill my son. I believe in you. Look at him go. He's so bad at his job. Oh, the gas sees me. Uh-uh. Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. What the heck is that gas?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to leave now. Well, that was a lot worse than the other Nether trip. Okay, so XP buckets. I know there's actually like a quest for them somewhere. I think it's like a Stone Age. Yeah, Sear Tank XP Drain. I need more bricks. What is in my smeltery? Oh, it's just glass. Um, so to get that, we need that. So we either wait 20 years to hecking... We're not going to wait 20 years. How do we get seared bricks? How do we get unfired grout? How do we get grout? Sand, gravel, clay dust. Sure. I'm not waiting 20 years on hacking cobblestone to smelt. Just grout it up. Grab that, grab that. Clay dust. We're gonna do some advanced hacking crafting. They're both still here. At least, no, he's still Infernal. I'm gonna say, at least he's not Infernal anymore for some reason. No, he's still Infernal. So you go up here, you go here. That's a tool station. You put your crafting station right here. Boom. It's grout time, baby. Crazy. Shout to this being a thing. Oops. I don't need that much grout. We won't turn all this into grout, because I would like to keep some of my gravel and sand. That's probably enough grout. Okay, so part 2. I need my brick mold. Genuinely have no clue where it got to. There you are. Put this away now. There's probably these ashes in like a random furnace. It's this. That. Seared bricks. Perfect. Okay, also the XP drain is what? Iron rods, iron screws, iron bars. Okay. I think I have iron bars somewhere. Oh, T-Search. Let's go T-Search. T-Search, my beloved. Ever wonder if you have something? T-Search it. Creates an organization we can T-Search your problems. That. So it's... this... this... Just make one of them. And then Sear Tank needs 4 and 4. Gotcha. We'll go compress these. My inventory. Because we're getting longer? Yeah, look, you just never need a storage system if you can T-search your problems. You know? Why build storage when the game will just find the items? No downsides, trust. So yeah, sulfur. How much sulfur are we working with? 5? Use storage the best, yeah. Here's another 8 to go compress. There. You see, look, yeah, rubber dust is not the issue. Rubber dust is absolutely not the issue. Even if it was, we also stick read, so it's not like we'll ever run out of anything for rubber anytime soon. It's the sulfur that's a problem. My strawberry's good yet? That's not strawberries, 2 leaves. After I should go grab the hecking ore berries. Them being my renewable aluminum. $26. Honestly, not bad. Now time to breed aluminum ore berries for 10 hours. I want to get good statted ones. It's a good thing that's not this stream. Get out. Yeah, I looked at his modifiers. I don't really want to fight Choke and Wither.
See.
The cat's there? Yeah, I see her. She's been there for a while. It's your tank. Okay, XP bucket crafting time. Oh boy, I love XP bucket crafting. Okay. What? Not that. Me when I set my house on fire. 1, 2. Sulfur. Yeah, this is gonna be slow. I think you can automate this through, like, very jank automation early on. But I don't feel like automating that jankily. I only say that because I watched the hacking Goose videos, and they automated it very early on of hacking awful jank. We do have diamond spikes, but we could legitimately build a mob farm. One, two. I wonder why XP crafting is a thing. Like, is it just from, like, base Greg? You can, like, craft random things with XP liquid? Or is it, like, specifically added for challenge runs? Well, we're out of XP.
Gregory.
Yeah.
Is Freddy there too?
No, they don't have Freddy Fazbear.
No.
Okay.
I don't. So there's no like horrors in the distance. Every
No.
once in a while. Hell game.
True, honestly. Could this Enderman get out of my house? I don't think, chat, I don't think it's enough sulfur. How do I make a vacuum hopper? Oh. We could actually make that. We need a diamond plate, actually. Sorry, it's an ender pearl plate. I'm sorry. A what? I need a cutting machine. We could just make, like, a vanilla mob farm with hoppers and water and diamond spikes. The problem is any mob farm I make probably will explode at some point. Like, that is the issue. We could use, like, what? XP ore berries? What's our best way to get XP? Like, XP berries? Ore berry? Yeah, essence berries. Theoretically, it's a quest reward I could have gotten. For redstone? I bet you I didn't take the concentrated XP berries, so, Yeah, I don't think I... Oh, we did. Well? Who wants to make an XP berry farm? Me, I do. I want to make an XP berry farm. Yippee. Where's my... I need more crop sticks. So it's this, this, this. Other way around. Is it a file? Other way around. How do I make crop sticks? Crop stick. Why is it not called crop sticks? It's called crop. Yeah, long sticks. Saw and file. Oh, it's not the hammer at all. We're about to make a Gregory quantity of, things. Don't worry about it. We're about to do a Gregory amount of stuff. That's, you're doing the mod pack, right? It's when you say, screw it, we'll just make yes amounts of everything. Where do we want it? Let's just branch it off of... We need this area clear for stick repropagation. Let's just go branch them off the cotton farm. Like, we'll need to make it a 3x3. Or, sorry, a 3 long, and then... Sorry, 3 wide, and however long we want it to be. This is surely a better idea than going to the Nether. This is surely an improvement. I love ore berries so much. I've never once hated doing ore berries. And I'm not just turning them because it's better than the alternative. Yippee. That's probably long enough for now. We only have 10 ore berries. There. Putting the slabs. Just boop, boop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ore berry. I just ate it accidentally. Oops. Guess we only have 9 of them. Well, at least to know, at least we know they work. Now we just need industrial quantities of them. EBF, happy for you. I'm so happy for you. Mostly because it means you're not doing... I know you're not in a spot to do the hecking jank I'm doing now to avoid my problems. I miss having EVF. Do. Okay. Oreberry farm. Because it's a little safer than trying to sub a mob grinder with, you know, infernals. Who can blow up and escape the mob grinder. So why don't you get done? Where'd the Enderman go? He despawned. Let's go. We unrendered him. He despawned. We win. Take that. Bozo. Let's go. I am winner. I don't think 10 rubber's enough. Considering that, what do we need for rubber? How much do we need, actually? We might not actually need that much. Mass processing this. Gear and 6 sheets. And the gear is sheets and rods. How do I get rubber rods? Oh, I can file them. So I'll need like half a stack of rubber. That's not half a stack of rubber. Tis fine, tis fine. We just have to find another task to keep us busy while the ore berries grow. And I think I know the task. Let's actually finish building the steam oven now, finally. After 20 years. I believe now have the steel needed. And if we don't, well then I still can't count. That goes there. I will take file. So steam oven is in multi-blocks. Steam oven. So it's that. It's that. 200 silicon. That's a fairly low amount. That's just 200. You could do that. I believe in you. That's not that bad. At your start fair. Yeah, we need more than 5 rubber sheets. Never done it before? Oh, I've also never done it before, so I have no clue how difficult it is. I just believe in you. We're hacking 1 steel plate short. Well, that's annoying. I'm... no. We're 1 steel plate short. I can't believe this. Well, I guess we have to wait on the EBF. Thank you, Greg. Other ways I can get XP in large quantities. You know what, gamers? I'm feeling reckless and daring today, aren't you? Where's my diamond spikes at?
I go bed now.
Okay, good night. Who wants to just build a quick and dirty vanilla mob farm? 2,000. Oh, that's a little different. That's a little different. I feel like building, like, the world's worst vanilla mob farm right now. For no reason. Definitely not influenced by the fact it'll get us XP. And it's 10 redstone. 200 ore is not bad. If you have a mining hammer, 200 ore is, like, easily doable. Okay, I might not know much, but I know how to build a vanilla mob farm. That is a skill I possess. Like, I might not know anything about Gregory. That is why we are going to put the vanilla mob farm on the other side of the bridge. Because I don't trust these mobs. Because the issues will be manually collected because I don't have any way to collect liquids. But that's fine. We'll just do like a simple chute design. I've got one hopper. That's fine. We guys gotta do like some real jank stuff. Ow, that'll work. So we do this. How do the spikes interact with flowing water? Perfect. And now that it's already decided to flow that way, you can block it. And then you just make the chute. I need some more water. This'll work, trust. Let's not get too many mobs into the funnel, but that's okay. That's probably safer for me. That's probably tall enough. And then you just make like a little trough. Again, we're just making a baby mob farm just to test the concept. Like, this is just a proof of concept. So ideally, they go in here, they go here. We need a sign or something to block the flow of water. Can I craft a sign? In Greg Tech? Oak planks. Yeah, I can craft a sign. I'm lazy, give me like 6 gravel. I'll just make a crafting bench here. That might not be tall enough to let them spawn, but we'll just hope it is. We'll just hope it's tall enough. So it's this, crafting bench. I need a sign. How do we get oak covers right? I don't have a saw on me. We gotta go back anyways. We can head back. Yeah, it'll work though, trust. I don't really know what I'm doing with the mob farm. I've been lying to you this whole time, by the way. I just have a vague idea of how you build them. So mob farm. I need a sign. Where's my saw? Was it to make covers? That way. And now we am back. Let's grab a few food items. Yeah, make some of those. Make some of these. Make some apple juice. Yeah, make some blackberry smoothies. There. Like, there is a very real risk of death by doing this, but, like, what are the odds of that happening? I think it's too short. Oh, well. It can be too short if it wants to be. Who am I to judge? Science. Now we need to not fall into our own mob grinder, because then we will just straight up instantly die. So you put the sign, like, here. And it blocks the water. Signs don't block water in this version. Huh. Okay, then. How do we block the water? Probably a micro block would do it, right? Like, surely the hecking, I can make like the world's tiniest micro block and just put it like a corner there and it'll block the water. That'll work. I see what those other saws. Inventory's a mess. I didn't get a spike. I think that's hacking sapling. So we just, yeah, we'll just do that. So go boop, boop, boop. Pillars, nooks. Do nooks block water? Flowchart time? What do you mean flowchart time? They do! Okay, experiment successful. We're back. We're so back. Get flowchart? Congrats. It's so back this stream. I like how the Nether adventures turned to what can I do to avoid having to go on the Nether adventure. Anyways, this can be covered. And then we need a way to access the hopper. There. The theory works. Now he's gonna put it into practice. Mob farm. You'll make enough netherrack because that stuff's dirt cheap and we've got too much of it. Surely this will work. And then... you just make it like... do-do-do. Give him a little bit of a spawning platform on the sides. I feel like a creeper is going to blow up all the netherrack and it's going to stop working. But that's okay. This is just a proof of concept to prove that it will work. The proof of concept doesn't have to be good. It just has to show that this would get mobs to fall down. Because later on we can always upgrade the mob farm with other components. Alright, I have to put the nook in. There. I don't think they're blocking the flow of water. I don't think it actually blocked the flow of water. Nope, they did. They absolutely did. Ah! Well, good news, it works, everyone. Let's give the Argred glass to MV. Good news, the mob farm officially works. I'm gonna light up the bottom of it, or else it will spawn mobs down here. It's gonna cover enough of the area. We don't work since we fell into it and started dying. And we'll put it out like one tile this way. So we're only gonna make it too tall for the ceiling, because this farm design does not work on Endermen. Because they touch the water, they teleport. It also won't work on spiders, or like much of anything. It's actually very inefficient, because they're only going to get kills for them to step into the water. But again, proof of concept, proof of concept. We just have to prove that this concept works. We're going to light this up for now while we work on it, because we don't want spawning creepers under our feet. Also looked ugly as heck. But, again, proof of concept smile. Technically, you're supposed to make them out of, like, obsidian or something, so that king creepers can't kill it. But, we're not that rich. Or dedicated. Like, we could just go mine the obsidian for, like, 2 hours. To get enough to make the full farm out of it, but that's a little overkill. But yeah, sometimes the best method is just the vanilla method. There is no possible way that building a mob farm goes wrong, which is why it's away from the base, because it won't go wrong. Okay. There. Cool. So now it should theoretically spawn monsters in there. Do it. Spawn something. Chat, it's not spawning a monster in there. How did I mess up the farm? Oh, no, it spawned something. See, there's a red. It's working. Look at that. There's a mob in there. And they should fall down and hit the spike. Eventually. Eventually they'll fall down and hit the spike. I hope. He's just sitting in the water area. Like, up here. I don't like that. Oh yeah, he got stuck in the water. Look at him go. Slight issue. I don't think they're falling down. Yeah, we need to fix that. Because right now they just sit and float in the water. Let's go fix the farm design. That's not what we want. We want them to actually fall in. Your LV free silicone process, nice. Where'd that creeper go? I see you, bozo. He fell in the chute. Haha. Okay, I got the way to fix this. We just need to make it so there's no water in this block. So we can just put like a nook here. That doesn't work because the water flows wrong. We can fix that by grabbing some additional water sources. But again, the theory works. The theory works. You can share the flowchart. Go for it. In theory, this mob farm works. We just have to make it better. Like, I think what we should do is we go... Nook. Nook. You get allowed? Yeah. Give me... Yeah, let me do that. Give me a sec. If you want to press the link. Give me a sec. There you go. Those are already flowing, and then I block this. What happens? That's not what I want. This is a weird cursed looking one. Okay, we just have to extend this way. Yeah! I see the vision. Give me a sec, sorry, I'll look at your link in a sec. I just want to get the farm working. Now, they might get stuck here, but it's okay, because they'll still get likely funneled to the pit. I want to cover this up, and I'll go down to the bottom, and then we'll check your link while we wait to see if the farm operates. Okay, what is this? Rockbreaker, Forge Hammer, Sifter, Macerator, Centrifuge, Chemical Reactor, Electrolyzer. That's not that bad. Trust me, it gets far worse in the future. I mean, all LV is kind of impressive for Silicon, but... Okay. Now we hope and pray the update design works. All we need is to spawn a mob to go fall on this spike and die. I mean, to be fair, that's a lot of LV processing just for silicon. What do you need silicon and LV for, anyways? Come on, spawn a guy. I didn't leave like a torch on in there, right? Did I leave my torch there? 106 seconds per. I think I might have left my torch up there. Let me go grab that. Never mind, I spawned it there. We did it. It's a spider. Spiders just jam the farm. We need a way to filter spiders at some point. Item conduits? I see. Restaurant ally cables? Gotcha. We can make a quick spider filter. The spider filter is actually extremely simple in concept. Let me go get what we need for the spider filter. It's actually an incredibly simple concept to filter spiders. Look, you're about to be like, well, wow, Overmind, you're so smart. How did you not beat this mod pack already? And I'll go, haha, yeah, right. Give me more spikes. It's slabs? No, it's not slabs. It's far more janky than slabs. Do you think I'm doing something that makes sense? No, we don't do things that make logical sense here. That require me to think. That's why I didn't bother bring a ladder yet. Yeah, I know he's still in the hacking farm game. Why is there a hacking creeper pattern on you? You're spooky, I don't like you. Oh, web spiders. I hope he doesn't put webs and break the farm. But no, the spider filter is a very simple concept. We just put a big hacking spike here that only spiders can fit into. You see? Ah! Nothing is simpler. Now, if any spider tries to go towards this way, they'll just walk into a spike and die. Simplicity itself. You know what I should do, actually? I should grab a chest to hook up to the hopper. Like, maybe like a gold chest or something big like that. This is just a concept. We'll just grab a regular chest because we have them in storage. Again, just to test if the concept works. Because if this works, we could, like, connect, like, item pipes and, like, hook it to a bunch of drawers, right? We just have to hope the concept functions. Okay, Mob Farm. This is like your third iteration. Show me what you got. Oop. The chest is a ghost chest. It's working. You hear that? Okay, so the hopper is trying to input to a ghost? That's not normal. Hopper, why aren't you hoppering? Why isn't the hopper putting items into the chest? Do I not understand how vanilla Minecraft mechanics work? Does that work? There we go. Yes, my son. Farm those mobs. Yes! It works! We did it, chat. I built the world's worst mob farm. I actually don't want to eat zombie brains, even though it's a new food type, because it gets me making warp if I eat those, right? So it doesn't actually get me XP. But, like, don't worry about that part. It does, actually. If I go stand in this corner, it gives me the XP. Oh, I should put a hacking thing under that spike. Give me a sec. There. And now we could just AFK forever. No, what we're going to do is we're hacking... I'm going to be smart for once. We'll just chunk load the mob farm. I mean, we have to be close enough for it to spawn things. But, like... It's fine. Now, how can we force mob spawns? Enchantment table? Oh, I can't make an enchantment table. I was going to try to get some cursed earth. It's fine. Because, like, we could always move... Now that we have the design perfected, we could move the mob farm closer to the base. But I kind of don't want to do that when, bad things could always be an outcome of the mob farm. Oh well. The theory works. I don't think the spider filter's working. I don't think the spider filter works. Yeah, the spider filter is definitely not working. Oh well. Like most things I make, it technically works. But yeah, you can see the hacking spiders blocking him. Why is it rubber banding like that? What? Bro, my guy's got so much input lag. I'm not gonna bother fixing the spider filter. But right, I can't sleep near a mob farm because it's a mob farm. Eating zombie brains gives me warp. I'm like 98% sure, so we shouldn't eat that. Even though it looks tasty. Cool, another hacking project that doesn't really help us very much. But the theory is good. It's good that we put the theory into practice. Because that will be relevant later when I actually build one for real. When we have somewhere we can put it near our base that won't result in mobs breaking out and eating me. Also good to know diamond spikes give you XP. Polyethylene. Let me also hacking chunk load this farm. Of course I built this farm on a chunk boundary because I'm smart like that. Go to bed? No worries. How long have I been streaming for? 2 hours. We can keep going. Okay, let's go ahead and make this... Let's go ahead and make something actually useful for once. Let's make the steam oven. Because the real point of that mob farm was to stall for time so the BBFs could cook. Let's go make a steam oven. I'd like a steam oven, please. I mean, also it's for XP, so, you know, I can eventually get enough sulfur to finish making my steam multi-blocks. Eventually, one day, maybe. Anyways. Boop, 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 boop. Done. And then we need that. And then it's steam oven. There we go. Actually, like a massive multi-block upgrade for us. The steam oven means that we can now smelt things incredibly quickly. Where do I want to put it? Let's just put it like... I don't know, put it like here. Boom. Where'd I put all my bronze pipes? Bronze fluid pipe. Boop. Thank you, T-Search. You're my greatest ally in my times of need. Let's run it off of this pipe and plug it into the top. I'd have a wrench. I could make a wrench. One more wrought iron, please. Please, just one more wrought iron. Just one. I just need one wrought iron. Please. Thank you. Just have to ask nicely. And then, why is this thing only of... Boom. Okay, so the advantage of the steam oven is now we can make wrought iron in, like, reasonable quantities. I mean, we still have to wait on the compression, but... it means smelting the nuggets is no longer suffering. As an example, let's go perform the example. Like a stack of iron. I'll go showcase the example of what I mean. Basically, our iron furnaces are now obsolete. So we just go, boom, my inventory's full of trash. Boom. Smelt. And yeah, steam oven, very good. Let's go gambling. Brown rough stone. I got the quest complete because I got the free brown rough stone. That's incredible. Also, it appears I have got some spare sulfur. It's actually kind of nice. Maybe that's enough rubber. I don't think it's quite enough rubber, but it's a start. But yeah, this thing is going to make ore processing way faster, as long as we can keep up with the steam demands. So you need to be on that. Well, in the meantime, how's our Azidsberry farm doing? How's this farm doing? Not grown yet. Dang, they're slow. How's the mob grinder doing? I need to figure out better lights for the bridge. Like, these torches are so... they kill the vibes so much. Like, maybe... what I do like doing is I like doing glowstone, like, micro blocks for lighting. We do have a glow flower. Like, we could do glowstone microblocks for lighting. This can't go in crop sticks. There we go. Oh yeah, what heckin' quest did I just finish? Building better bases. Oh yeah, because it's like, dang, you made hecking rough brownstone. Take the lava bucket and set yourself on fire. Thank you, quest reward. That's such a funny prank. We do have to breed. I might be breeding stickweed off stream. I feel like that's an okay use of my time, and no one's gonna get mad at me for breeding stickweed off stream because we already have one. As someone who's really dedicated to watching grass grow. There's mob farm time. So we had a few little mob drops of important. Okay, there was a string here. The spider filter did do its job. So couple things. One is ideally we get a way to store XP remotely. We don't have that. I'm sure there must be a way to like collect XP orbs and funnel them into something. I just don't think we have that technology available to us. But like if we could get a tank set up here where it would just drop the XP orbs into it on its own, that would be really nice. The other thing is obviously we need to like get closer to base. But we could just set up another one near base. But we want the theoretical one set up away from base, because why make a testing world when you could just put your stuff in your world just a few chunks away from your base in case it goes wrong, smile. Dang, there's a node here. See it? Up next are random projects we can do. How do I do forestry tree braiding? For decoration reasons. Like, I need a grafter. I will say this thing's very slow. So we really do want to make it like, close to base. We can, like, passively do it. Also, it's a blight upon the landscape, but what mob farm looks pretty. It's another spider. Yeah, the spider filter is not doing its job. Dang, I thought the spider filter would work. Oh well. What is the radius on hostile mob spawning? Like, how far away can they spawn? That's something else we need to figure out. Google.com. No, we'll look it up later. You're hacking jamming the farm, aren't you, spider? The other thing is we definitely need to figure out a way to get mobs to spawn faster. Like, so the options are like cursed earth or like a spawner of some sort. Yeah, hey Astra. So if we want to go the spawner route, there's a spawner in the middle of the village. We could farm zombies forever with this farm type. The downside is we'd have to like dig into the earth that's in the ground. I don't know if there's any other spawners. I mean, there's some of the roguelike dungeons, but we're not going to farm there for my own sanity. I saw hecking white smoke appear. What does that mean? The other advantage of this farm design is because there's water everywhere, it should help reduce the amount of creeper explosions that happen. But yeah, hey Asher, we made a mob farm in Greg Tech. It's very bad. But this was for theory reasons. I hear something dying. Did the spider filter work? Okay, I got spider filtered. Yeah, welcome to the peak of technology. You may not like it, but this is what peak ride tech looks like. It fell in. Let's go! I didn't drop anything. Yeah, if anyone knows how to get mobs to spawn a bunch in hacking Steam Age, I'd appreciate it. But without that knowledge, the best I could do is upscale it to a much bigger farm. Again, there's no real point putting in our base until we have a way to collect the XP automatically. Because we have to manually stand here to get the XP. There's no difference between us having to go somewhere and stand to do it, and us putting the base and having to go to stand next to it to get the XP. That's my opinion. But if we ever need a safe way to get mob drops, I guess here it is. Like, this farm should be Gregory proof. I.e., nothing should be able to break it because it's all water. Not all water, but a lot of it's water. So creepers, even if they detonate mid-tube, shouldn't blow it up. Now, I know that's not going to work. Oh. Also, they can get a bit stuck trying to fall down the chute. Fixing the chute issue will actually, the way to do that is if I make it the proper size. Because you're supposed to make it big enough where the water stops right at the pit. This was just the mini version for testing. So if we make the full size version, it should work. Yeah, you can see this guy's getting like stuck in the pit because we'd use tiny little micro blocks. They'll get jammed on them. And then yeah, and then we need a way to make them spawn more, but spawning them more is not feasible. Huh? What? I think a creeper fell down the chute and immediately detonated. Let me go up there and make sure the farm's okay. Yeah, see, the farm's fine. No, the theory works. The water in there prevents creeper explosions from damaging the farm anything meaningful. You found the pit. Confusing powder. But the risk of explosions means I don't want to have it near anything I care about too much right now. That's good to know. Uh, there will be explosions in the farm while it's running. It's valuable information. Okay, we are doing science here, fellow Gregorians. I don't think that's what the mod pack are called. But like, I could probably AFK near it and just like watch a YouTube video or like several and get a bunch of levels. Right? I bet you we could. Oh, my strawberries are ready. Ooh, strawberries. Yippee. So other projects we need to do. We need to make a soybean farm in a like industrial quantities of soybeans. Don't question it. Just know we have to. We need the soy. Gee, thanking Steve and sound jump scared me. I thought there was a creeper in my base. Sorry about that. I'm just jumpy. Lunchbox. Oh, it's night. So, I'll do some research. I need to do some research for that off stream, I guess. I need to look into like low tech ways, like literally like vanilla Minecraft ways of making mob farms work. That's what we're working with. It's basically vanilla mechanics. Like I'm sure there's ways to make like pretty good like vanilla Minecraft mob farms. Because why deal with all the modded junk if you can make a vanilla activate a vanilla solution to work? How was the essence? That's my motto. Never use the mods in the mod pack. Where did they go? Yum. Because again, we hate the Nether in this household. We don't want to go there. Don't make me go to the Nether, please. I've been there. It sucks. You saw it earlier this spring. We were there. It's terrible. Glug glug. XP bucket crafting. I love rubber production. Do I actually need to get a stack of sulfur? Is it good for transportation, though? Astra, you have not seen the Nether in this mod packet. No, it's not. It is not Astra. I'm going to need to get the sulfur ore at some point. Because it's going to make me, for quest book reasons. Future problem. How much far are we at? 9? I think we almost have enough rubber, actually. But yeah, the Nether's evil in this mod pack, Astra. We don't go there. The only thing that are there is, like, death. Okay. I need just a little bit more rubber. Because I need to be able to make the gear. And that's going to take a few rods. But we're almost there. Like, genuinely, we're very close. You know what that means? We need more XP. And you want to know how I could go get XP? Let's go AFK at the mob farm. Yippee, the mob farm. Everyone loves the cool mob farm that's not agonizingly slow. Well, hey gamers, welcome back to my Garden of Grind playthrough. Today we sit at the mob farm and wait for infernals to spawn to get loot bags. Garden of Grind really do be like that though. You may think I'm exaggerating, but no. Like, that is the option. Like, I'm now considering hacking building this contraption around the zombie spawner in the village. Like, it would take some work, because we have to dig out the area. And then we'd have to implement this jank while keeping the spawner very lit up so it doesn't spawn the mobs on top of us. But I think it would be doable. The problem is we're then spawning zombies in a village, which actually means it wouldn't work. We'd have to make all the villagers go away. Because otherwise they'll hacking target onto villagers and try to go kill them instead of going into the mob pen we need to go into. And again, it's really not worth it unless I can, like, figure out a way to automatically collect XP without me having to stand there. How do I get a divination sigil? Do I get cursed earth? Then how do I get you? Oh, you're a hacking wither drop. I see. I see. You have to commit the ritual. I'm okay to not do the ritual. Yeah, because ideally you'd actually have, like, 3 streams of water going to the pit, and you make it a 2x2, so it could cycle through mobs better. Oh. Someone's gonna get pitted. Get pitted, idiot. There's a witch in there. Wait, it gives you the infernal drops. Wait, it gives you the infernal drops. Wait, look at that. Never mind. Absolute profit. Yeah, that's what I call profit. Yeah, I'll take a protection form breaking free gold chest plate. We also don't have a way to hacking organize the items after the mobs die. So we have to figure out that. We have to figure out a better like way beyond just like a chest. I mean, like this can be like when like we can upgrade this to a gold chest, I guess, right? Oh, another witch is in the pole. F. We're gonna get so much junk just by like mob farming. Okay, we need like a gold chest instead of this. Yeah, we need a gold chest. Let's go make a gold chest. For that, I need gold like double plates and gold screws. Gross. We actually don't have a ton of gold. Gold's actually kind of limited, but we should have enough just for that. That will file you down. Saw them. Not toss them, saw them. File them out to screws. Broke my file. We'll turn about half of these into plates. That should be good enough. I hope it's good enough. So the other thing is, like, any armor we get off of the mob farm could be probably macerated, is my thoughts. Like, technically a mob farm is a source of steel, because we can macerate chain armor. So there is that. Like, there are multiple uses for this mob farm. It's not just like a... It's actually genuinely not just a gimmick. Like, we have good reasons to build this thing. It's just the design's awful right now. So if I want a gold chest, how do I make it? A bunch of double gold plates. See, it takes 20 years to hammer gold. Come on. Thank you. And we just need to grab another chest, it's night. But yeah, shout out to Garden of Grind Tech. Generally, that's what inspired me to make a mob farm. Shout out to Garden of Grind Tech. So what's that? And that. I should have like another chest in here, yeah. Screwdriver hammer. Gold chest. Guess we'll replace that wooden one. All of this to avoid having to find sulfur in the Nether, which I think is still worth. I think doing this is better than the Nether adventure we were on. Because just look at the eyesore I've created. Doesn't this thing hurt to look at? gluttony shard. I can eat that? Let's go. What does a gluttony shard taste like? This is forbidden magic. It might give me warp. Let me not just eat random items without a way to cleanse a warp. Hold up. Okay, it's now spawning up newing, guys. Why is it spawning so much now? Why did he go so fast? I think the map is not accurate to like the day. It's like super. Oh, here we go. In the shoot. Come on, get in the shoot. It'll work, it'll work. Just wait. Yep, yep. Oh, yes. Another witch. Yes. Chain boots. That can be turned into. I mean, they're making decent armor, but we could macerate that for steel dust. Oh, somebody else fell the pit. I'm a witch. Regen potion. Like, this is actually incredibly good. Wait, I didn't think we'd profit this fast. Oh. I don't even know what's dying in there. Some kind of skeleton variant. Dang. Okay. My thoughts on the design have improved. Again, I think if we make it like cover a wider area, so it gets more mob spawns, it would be more efficient. Like, we could go like put it near our base too, so we can have it loaded all the time. Like, we like pop it up over like here. I just hope that nothing can breach containment. Like, yeah, we could so go put it like over here. Or like we could even like put it like in the middle of the lake. That way if it like breaches, we have the water between us and them. You know? Like a bit of a buffer. That might also work. Yeah, it is a bit slow, but again, making it bigger would help with that. Because we can get like 3 lanes, which would help with water flow. The other thing we could do is like, make the drop chute bigger. The problem is the drop chute is right now powered by the power of jank. Because the way it works is the way we're collecting items is by water flowing from a diamond spike on top of a hopper. So if we make the drop chute too big, it's going to be hard to get the water to get items to funnel it correctly. Okay, I think this is a successful concept. Let's build it for real. Let's go build a real one. Let's go build one near our base so it can run constantly. I'm joking, by the way. That's actually that's insane behavior. Why we're not doing that? We're not doing that. We're not doing that. I changed my mind. I changed my mind. We won't actually need this once we hacking get our machines. We won't actually need the mob farm tech. This thing actually is not that great for long-term progression. We're not. I have to remember, we're not playing Garden of Grind. I don't need to hacking mob farm massive amounts of XP to make copper dust. Also, again, the spider filter is not filtering spiders properly. That's the other design quirk we have to fix, is the spider filter. Oh, skeleton. Yes. He fell down the chute. But hey, a slight trickle of mob drops is better than what we were doing. I'll iterate on the design off stream. We'll iterate on the design. Because, again, it could be a source of steel if I do it right. Because you want to see how it's a source of steel? I'll show you it's a source of steel. You put the chain armor in, you get the steel dust out. We don't even need more BBFs, we just have to mob farm a bunch of hacking chain armor. BBFs? Who needs them? Just that triple. Anyways, right, hacking the original goal, I need sulfur. Right. How's their sulfur, how's their rubber doing? Any more raw rubber dust? That's fine, we can get more raw rubber dust. Where did I put my slime? And we just cut down a couple of these trees, I guess, for the slime. How are these leaves all still alive? Do the leaves for slime trees not update automatically when you remove the trunk? There we go. Blue. We need like 6 blues. We're up to 5. Nice. Okay, time to extract. Again, wrought iron production. So honestly, the hecking steam squasher multi-block, or like the big compressor, is now something I'm considering doing next for wrought iron production. Because we could. Anyways, that needs to run. We can't really progress, or what do I have? Oh, gold chest, I did. I'll take down a gold upgrade. I'm lazy like that. Okay, I was saying. Right, our quest book progress is blocked until we can go get a sulfur vein in the Nether. So we will have to go do that. Well, that can be next stream, because I'm feeling not like doing that right now. Because if I go view mode, we need to get motors and cables, which requires wire wrap, which requires how to make rubber. Because we're actually getting fairly close to the end of Steam if we wanted to. If we wanted to, we could probably rush for the end of Steam. I'm not going to, because we can vibe in Steam for a while longer. Slime on journey. Yeah. But we'd like wire wraps, which requires how to make rubber. Yeah, so next time we'll have to go find it. There's genuinely no alternative, unfortunately. Despite the fact that we could make enough rubber for the quest, it won't unlock until we actually go and mine the sulfur. Even though we could already, you know, make rubber and actually we could like progress without the quest. But I like following the quests, which means that we do have to go do it. But like, yeah, we're already making rubber, but because we didn't go mine the sulfur vein, we're stuck. Cause that's like our only way to get the hecking ores the quest needs to pop. Oh well. Future problems, future me problems. Let me eat a gelatinous slime, cause it's a new food type. Stuck. What you mean? Come on, mob farm, do your thing. I need mob juice. We could build a mob farm in an eerie biome. Would that increase spawn rates? I don't know. Why is there a chicken in the ocean? I just don't trust the eerie biomes. Right, just Jesus, so many squids just spawned. Oh, there's the monsters. Come on, mob farm, do your job. You're attacking gay, I see. They're heckin' wiggling in the water. Come on. Follow the chute. Follow the chute. Get shooted, yes. Another witch. Okay, that witch is regenerating, so it seems like they might be able to out-heal the hecking spikes. That's an issue. Uh-huh. They appear to have jammed the mob farm. How do we fix this? We locate a flaw of the design. They aren't dying. Will mob cramming eventually get them? Like, could they eventually mob gram with something? Why do we hear, like, constantly dying creepers? Uh-oh. Something's wrong. Why did doing that make the fucking thing explode? One block ice can asteroid? Yeah. Well, because the issue is mob cramming's like only partially implemented in Greg because of the version. It doesn't have like true mob cramming. Yeah, there's too many of them in there. They've jammed up the chute. We'll just leave and have them despawn to reset the farm. We'll just go find voices so attacking forces them to despawn. That's far enough away. I should despawn soon. There. Nope, they're still there. Well, we'll check on the mob farm later. We'll just check on it later. Okay, good to know that's a flaw of the design, and I know why that flaw exists is because of the water at the bottom. But I genuinely can't fix that yet, because we need a way to move items around without water. And we don't have that. Like, we don't have any ways to actually move items around, like floating items on the ground, I mean, without water. This should be extracted, yep. But, future me will have a solution to that, I'm sure. I'm sure future me will be very smart and, like, high IQ and know how to fix my problems. You know, future you always knows everything. That's how it works. Don't think about it too hard. In the meantime, I guess we can craft the rest of the parts that we need for it, you know, because we still need to craft the rest of the parts. I need input bus, I need the hoppers. Boop. We have multiple hoppers. We got one in here. I've got two in here. Shout out to Pass. Never mind. Pass Me's actually the best ever. Shout out to Pass Me crafting bulk hoppers. Vaga. So it's that, and then... I should have put Vaga somewhere, I think. Apparently I don't. Apparently I used all my Tembaga. That's fine. We can craft more Tembaga mix. I've got one mix. We can craft more. I've got gold dust. $20 Tembaga. To the steam oven you go. Okay, so we're at 10, so I need 3 more rubber. We just need a little bit more sulfur. Then we're good. Your steel sounds nice. Let me tell you, I don't think it is, but you do you. Tembaga. So I've got the input bus. I need the output bus, which is the same, but you do Tembaga a bit different. Shout out to rubber saplings. This needs more iron ingots. This gets fed to you. I need 1 more sulfur, so we need more XP. That's on it, right? True, it's just hot enough to fucking melt metal. Somehow. Because Minecraft mechanics. Okay, cool, they've despawned and unclogged the pipe. I will say, I like the fact that because we have water here, the one thing with the water design is the advantage that if something blows up, it doesn't break blocks. Because it's in water. Oh, there's a hecking ender creeper out here now. No one likes you, ender creeper. Go away. That's the other problem. Is because there's water involved, the design will just leak ender creepers around. But that's the price we pay. That's a spider. Because it's not being able to fall down. Ugh. We also need to work on the spider filter. The what? What do you mean the what? The spider filter. To filter out spiders from the mob farm, because they get stuck in the chute. Oh, ender creeper? Yeah, it's an ender creeper. What do you mean? The ender creeper. Oh, come on. What even is that? That's stuck. What are they getting stuck on? Okay, design needs a bit of work. They're getting stuck on something. They're not falling with enough force anywhere to hit the spike. I can't work on the farm when it's active, geez, so it can kill me. Okay. First, and this is what we did the test farm instead of immediately porting it over. There are issues with design. Mobs are getting stuck in the outport tunnel for some reason. But I don't know why. Because they really shouldn't be. I mean, I know why. The answer is because they're getting water there. I do think I have a solution. We have to build the water a back channel and have it flow over the spike in the right direction so it's shallow. The problem is we have to build it while the farm is running. So it's going to be a bit dicey, but I think we can do it. We can do live maintenance on it. What's the worst that'll happen? It's fine. It's like hot fixing a game while someone's playing it. What's the worst that can go? What's the worst that'll go wrong? You know? So instead of the current setup where it's okay, water's at this level. We're gonna go 7 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Water can goes here. We do something like this. Oh, never mind. The design's fine. A hacking spider put a web in here. Get this out of here. Okay. That would be why. Okay, I know how we fix that, actually. That's actually a much easier fix. I just need my micro blocks again. We just put, like, a micro block there so they can't put a web there. Yeah, there's a web there, yeah, we'll get stuck in the web forever and not be able to hit the spike. That makes sense. But if we were to put a micro block there, then a web couldn't spawn in that tile. Shout out to microblocks, fixing everything. Microblocks literally solve every problem you could ever have in this game. I don't need these mushrooms. There's an ender creeper at my house. So let's go boop, 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 boop. Microblocks. Go away. The hecky ender creeper's back. Ender creepers don't care about things like personal property. They're so obnoxious. And the other thing is that farms gonna need maintenance if the things will spawn webs. Otherwise, the hacking webs will spawn everywhere. Oh, I think I've messed up the farm somehow. Oh, no, the microblocks don't work because then they stand on top of the microblocks. Okay, we'll need to figure out a way to remove the webs. Okay. Future problem to solve. It seems that nothing is dying anymore. No, they're dying. What am I talking about? Okay. How do we... So we have to make the block web-proof? But we can't give them anything to stand on, or they'll stand on top of it and break the farm. Hmm. I don't know if we have a way to do that right now. That might be beyond my current tech level. I don't know. Yeah, I might have to wait for the future. We'll figure it out later. How is he not in the chute? That's a problem. He should be falling in the chute by now. How's that zombie still up there? I really hope they didn't put like a web at the top of the chute. That would really suck. It's hiking nighttime and I forgot to eat. Let me go bed, let me go bed, let me go bed. My bad. We always sleep through nights. Because the nights suck. You saw how dark it was, right? That just grabbed that darkness for you. Why is he just standing there? How is he floating over the chute? What happened to the design? Oh, captured. They got captured. They got captured. They're being sucked in. Haha. Yum. Oh. That one's getting captured. Yeah. He lived. Stop doing that. Oh, he didn't live. Zombie brain, do not eat. Overall, the design's okay. It needs work. I definitely need to like tinker with it off stream. Like even like boot up like a test roll at some point just to check. Cause it's way too inconsistent for because sometimes it felt like it worked really good, sometimes I feel like it just doesn't work. Bread. I don't know why it's so inconsistent. Not with spawning, but with killing. Oh well. We'll workshop it. Let's go back to base and finish making the last the rubber we need. And actually maybe get this multi-block built finally. Yo. Okay. This is not where I need to be. Actually, it is. It is where I need to be. Tank. Glug glug. XP buckets. I guess Garden of Brine literally couldn't beat this quest, right? Like, the hacking ore quests. I guess that's where they get old for quest progress. Bugga. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 rods, because we need a gear. What's that, a wrench? It is a wrench. Okay. I think I might be a tiny bit short of sulfur still. So it's that. that. This hiking mushroom, get from the cabinet, forget about forever. And it's that. Okay. So that's for this. I also need a tank. How do I get a tank? Strengthened glass or obsidian glass? Strengthened glass is impossible to make. Obsidian glass, however, is very possible. We just need thickened glass. Yeah, we can do thickened glass. So I need clear glass. It's now thickened glass. I combine it with 4 obsidian dust. Okay. Don't worry, this will all be worth it once we make the multi-block. I promise you, it will definitely be worth it. 4 obsidian dust. Definitely not, like, a complete waste of time, Smile. So that will alloy. And then we're gonna need iron rings and iron screws. I'll look at my iron. Definitely not. I can tell you this isn't worth it. What I'm doing now, we should just go to LV, but like, the Steam machines, come on. We're in the Steam age, we gotta make all the funny Steam machines. I'll just make 16 of them. And a couple rings. Boop, boop, boop. Dude, a ring. So it's this. Oh, I need to. I don't have my saw on me. Just give me the glass and we'll make it, like, at the base. I think this tank might also be part of a quest, which we might complete. We'll find out. Alright, saw. Dang, I'm starting to run low on saws. I've actually gotten through my big collection of them. So it's that, and those, and screwdriver, and wrench. Cool, we got a tank. Yeah, we got a quest. Done. Cool. Anyways, I don't care about this tank. So it's tank, rubber, gear, ULV machine, input hatch. I need a steam hatch. So I need an ultra low voltage tanking tank. I should have a bunch of clay pipes somewhere. What am I doing? Hacking clay fluid pipe. That chest. It's, I need like a steel plate, right? Yeah. I need a water bucket. I can't believe we're actually making this like today. I thought it'd take this another day, but no, I guess we're doing it today. Crazy progress out here. Why do I have no water buckets? And then it's 2 tin, 4 iron. I don't have any iron plates on me. Let's go make some. There. Oh, we need an output bus. The output bus is easy. I need foods. Just let me cross something that's like decent. And cheap. There. Good enough. Good enough. Again, we need to make a massive soybean farm at some point, but that'll be like a project for a stream. Why did I make much more seed bricks? Anyways. Output hatch. No, this thing. Steam hatch. Need a bunch of bronze. Do I not have a hammer? I have a spare hammer. Fluid pipes. So it's that, plus the tank, plus these. And then output bus. So you, for output, Tumbaga goes that side. Because, yeah, we have input. So that should be output. Yes. Okay, and then we just need to make the purifier. Tin rotors. Oh, we need more tin plates. We'd like actually process a bit of tin. And then we can actually make it. Let's go. We're doing it. We're doing the thing. We're doing Greg. We're doing the Greg. Sorry, I'm so happy. Progress just gives me like the biggest dopamine match in this. Because of how much work it takes. So we'll do that. Breaks the file. I should have more. Yep. Let's just turn half these into rings. So, tin rotors. Gonna be... Oh, I need tins. Is that tin screws or iron screws? Tin screws. Okay, we'll solve these down. 10's fine for now. I mean, we need a bunch of tin rotors later, but for now, this is fine. We won't bother bulk crafting a ton right now. I don't know how many we're actually going to need later, we'll just need some. What? Okay. Anyways. Tin plates. What else do I need for this? A Tumbaga frame. We have a bunch of Tumbaga sitting in our inventory, that's fine. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Hammer, file, screwdriver. Got the file, got the hammer. Boop. Boop. Tin rotors. Okay, and then we need iron plates and then Tumbaga frame. Tumbaga frame is easy. Let's turn like half of these into rods. That'll work. Tumbaga frames. And then it's 2 wrought iron plates. I'm gonna go hacking hammer, 2 wrought iron plates. Give me a sec. I need 3. It's 3 and 2, right? There. Okay, I need like 4 of these. We're doing it though. We're making the steam ore washer. It's that. Boom. Pressure washing. Okay, I just need... Let's go build it. Let's go make it. Okay, let's build this thing, gamers. Inventory is still full of junk. Let's make sure we're respecting chunk boundaries. Okay, let's put it like... How big could it be? Let's put it like here. For the power of this, boom. That, okay, that goes over chunk boundaries. That would go over chunk boundaries. Now we know, though, so let's actually put it, like, here. Boom. 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 Where are my gear casings? Let me get my gear casings. Because I know we made everything. They're there. Oops. Cool, that's second multi-block out of all 6 of them. And also, I think this is one of the bigger ones. But just look at this thing. Is it good? Let's go! Okay, now we just have to pipe stuff in and out. So we have to feed it water and steam. Steam's the easy part. We just have to do a little bit of this. Why is it incomplete structure? Why are you incomplete structure? What do you mean incomplete structure? What do you mean by incomplete structure? Hello? What do you mean by this? Oh, it doesn't have an input bus. There we go. But dang, this thing's big. But hey, I don't think it's the biggest one. So up next, we want the centrifuge, which takes even making more things. It also needs a ULV hull, which means we have to, guess what, gamers, we need more lead. We need more lead. Isn't that so exciting if we get more lead? We could actually just, like, actually, let's pivot and get the squasher, because it's tiny. No, up next, again, we'll alternate, like, the big ones for, like, the small ones, you know? Let's get the squasher next. Anyways, yeah, I'll take a loot bag. Gambling. Oh, wait, a brick bronze hull. And a bronze hull. Okay, anyways, we need to be able to route water to this thing. Good news, water is easy to route. We just have to build the piping network for it. So what we have to do is something like this. I think wood pipes actually need soft hammers. Sticks. Where are my sticks? I had sticks. They're there. Okay, how to make wood float pipes. Oh, it needs planks, not logs. That's why. Well, that's a bit easier then. We can just saw it down. We'll make like a lot of them, just so we never run out. Just so we can never run out of them. Then it's soft hammer saw. Boop. Boop. There we go. I wonder how much steam this thing's gonna take. So, the good news, I'm pretty sure mobs can't spawn on these hacking machine blocks, so I don't have to worry about light levels. So we need to route water into it. Ow. So we'll just route it from there. So all we gotta do is connect this pipe through this hole. That's all we gotta do. So now, theoretically, what mode are you on? Let's put you on ore washer mode. If we take our crushed ores now, let's take pyrite as an example, and throw them in the machine. It's working. We've done it. Welcome to why we made the hacking building so big. Look at it go. It uses so much steam. 240 liters a second? When our pipe, it's like, it literally uses half the capacity of the pipeline. Yeah, no, up next, we are definitely doing the hacking, steam, this is the steam squasher. But the thing is, you want to see what the most important ingredient of this is? It makes sulfur dust. So yeah, our ores now get processed in multiple steps. So we take our ores, we run them through this macerator, then we run it through the washer. And then the third step eventually is going to be getting the centrifuge to run it through the centrifuge. Well, actually, no. First, we'd run it through the stomper. Because we'd have to then forge hammer it to then centrifuge the purified ores. So actually, next, let's go ahead and work for the steam presser. Let's work on the steam presser. Although steam presser might be next stream. But, we do get a lot of that bronze. How are we on bricks? That's our bigger issue, I think, is like in bricks. Yeah, we're down to 30. But yeah, off stream, I think I can just cook with resources, you know? And I can like prepare all the stuff I need off stream. Jeez, hacking 320 liters of steam a second. Can you even run the hacking forge hammer at the same time as it? Yes, I can, but oh, this so steam hungry. We need to upgrade steam production immediately. That's so steam hungry. Craft boiler, eat this hacking wood. Okay, okay, slight issue of what the heck happened to my buffer game. Fortune, you have to stop. Okay, we only run this at high buffer capacity, cause jeez. But so I mean, if we get a bit more buffer capacity, if we get a bit more like steam production, I think it'll be fine. It's just if we're running that, we need to be running our railcraft boiler at full tilt. I think it's just the one thing, and it should be fine. Right? We can literally just feed a railcraft boiler wood, because I don't care, because I'm lazy. Because of the amount of steam it wants to eat. Until we get more solar boilers. Like, once we have enough solar boilers, we could literally just run this off of solar, and it won't even matter. But till that point. But again, the good news of doing this is we now get ore byproducts. Like if I check here, you can see purified plus sulfur. Yeah, we now produce ore byproducts. I need to get a chest specifically for byproducts. Let me go quickly grab another chest. I do actually have one here. I do. So when that's done, we can manually throw the stuff into this byproduct, into this purified chest. So the ore processing line is then you, I believe, run this stuff through a forge hammer. So yeah, steam stopper next, or steam presser, and then we run it through the centrifuge. This thing is going to be useful for wrought iron production exclusively, and then the steam blender is like not that great, but like it's pretty big and impressive looking. Yeah, that thing. So running a stack just ate our entire buffer capacity. So we have to use it sparingly for now. But we'll make it work. Also, making brownstone exists now. I want to start brownstoning a bit of our floors. Just around. Because it gives you a movement speed increase when you're on it. Just like a certain areas I want to brownstone. I don't really have too many like good areas based on how things are laid out. But yeah. I think this is where we'll call it. Like, this was pretty good progress. We do have to go back to Nether again to get more lead, but we did get this thing, which has the wonderful job of draining my entire buffer instantly. Sorry, I'm just trying to line up for a screenshot for all the machines. Boop. Okay, this has been Gregory. Is anyone else playing New Horizons? A few people are. They're like way further than I am, though. They're all in like hecking Eevee or some ridiculousness. I was looking to see if any of them are like live and not AFK. Or like who has a microphone. And we'll just write someone. Okay, bye gamers. See you next Greg stream where I hecking do it all again. Except it's just for the Steam Squasher. Good night, everyone. Bye bye. Good night. Bye.